it's all irrelevant because we are already living in a simulation.
It's all a simulation.
It has to be.
Why?
Statistics. It's math.
How does that make it a simulation?
Well, I'm going to tell you, Drew.
Okay, please do.
All right.
I'm waiting.
In
pins and
in all of the
needles.
infinite future ahead of us, or is there? Listen, okay, I'm going to put it this way:
I'm listening. Been
is
listening.
there a possibility,
No.
however slight, that we could be existing in simulation?
I don't know. Is there?
I'm asking you. I mean, the probability, even if it's 99.99999%.
A simulation of what?
Of
Like, I don't even
life.
know. Like, you have to...
Okay, so the idea...
From who?
It could be us in the future.
Is it?
Okay, let's back up and talk about simulation. All right, first
Yeah.
off, why would you run simulations? Well, we run simulations all the time. It's
True,
It's
true.
it's foreseeable that a future race of human beings could potentially run simulations to make decisions. If they had the power to do those simulations quickly, if they had to make a decision about X and they wanted to see the results, they could set up a simulation of human beings to go through this entire process and blah, 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 blah. Vis-a-vis, they get the result. So if there's any percentage chance that we could possibly be living in a simulation, however slight, which you have to admit there has to be some
There has
chance,
to be a chance.
Then
It can't be zero.
then it means we are.
No, it doesn't.
Because if there's a chance that we are, that means at some point in the future, given that we live in an infinite universe, whether it's humans or something else, we live in an infinite universe, correct? So if there's any chance that it's possible to even live in a simulation, then the chances are that we're already living in it. Because at some point in the future, if there's a chance that people could be living in a simulation, that means at some point in the future, in some infinite part or some infinite part of this universe,
somebody living in
then
a simulation.
simulations have already been started. And whether we believe that we're at the beginning of the simulation, or maybe you think that, hey,
I don't know. I don't understand like that.
We're
logic.
at the one point in time before simulations start. Say, 100 years from now, we're going to gain the capability to create simulations that are so real that you wouldn't know that you were living in it.
Yeah.
Say 1,000 years from now. Say 10,000 years from now. It doesn't matter. The chances that we're not already in that simulation become very slight then.
I don't know. How? How does that become very slight? I mean, it would be...
Because of infinite possibilities. So, right?
It'd be 99% that it couldn't be
No,
a
you
simulation.
don't understand.
I don't understand.
If we live in an infinite universe,
Yeah,
essentially.
it's infinite.
all right, then what are the odds? And simulations can exist.
The odds are like...
No, listen. Let me follow. Let me finish.
0.1,
Let me
let's
finish.
say.
All right, let me finish. If we live in an infinite universe, a universe so vast that everything can and will be done. There will be a identical version of us sitting here talking the same conversation, but we're both ducks.
Okay,
That's how infinite the universe
I get
is.
it. Yeah.
So the probability of that, there is a slight probability of that happening. All right. So,
is there? Like, we don't even know if there's other life.
you got to grasp what infinite means.
I know, but that's all speculation.
But let's put that aside. If there is a chance that there will ever be at any time in the infinite history, in any time, a situation where some organism could create a simulation, all right, then the chance that we're at the one point in time before simulations have been...
Is not 100%.
It's almost zero, though. That's what I'm saying.
It's almost 0%.
If that possibility exists, all right, anytime in the future,
It's almost zero that we would be at that point in time.
No, you got it backwards. If that possibility exists down the road, then they would create simulations for all types of things, for everything. There would be simulations happening. So what you're positing is that right here, right now, this is the only time that those simulations haven't been invented yet, or that those simulations haven't been run yet. What are the odds that we're just happen to be in the one time, once, where there wasn't simulations? So now you can see how you can flip those statistics. Because If
Well,
you're
right, you
saying
can
there's a
flip 'em.
0.0001% chance that simulations will exist at some point, let's give that. All right, then what are the chances, given the fact that simulations exist, that we're in the one time?
But
Were they-
percentages are there for a reason. So if it's like 0.0001,
No, but
I
they're
understand
percentages
it's-
about different things. I'm talking about the percentage
that it
simulations will exist.
okay, they do exist.
Okay,
I mean,
say
we
they do
know,
exist.
We know we simulate things all the time here on Earth, right?
I'm talking about a simulation that could be so real that that the beings within it could be in it and not know they're in it. All right.
Yes.
So, okay, given the
Yes.
fact that we're agreeing that there is a good chance, there is a chance, any chance, no matter how slight, that will exist at some point in the infinite universe, what are the odds that we just happen to be the one time?
I feel like it's very
you
slim.
feel that way.
I just think it's very slim. I don't understand how
Because
the statistics
anybody living
point.
in a simulation would feel that way. They would feel that it was
So are
slim.
you outside of the simulation?
No, nobody is.
But you're saying that it's guaranteed.
I'm saying that if that is a possibility or that's going to happen, there's only one track to the point where simulations start existing. What, quote unquote, what you call reality. There's only one path of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then it branches. At some point, we gain the capability of creating simulations. And then we start creating billions of simulations. So now the chance that we're in that one real track becomes 1 out of a billion.
Okay, I see what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, now I see what you mean. So the chances of being in the real life are less than being in the simulation. Oh, okay.
By probability. Because you got to understand, the whole thing with a simulation is, even creating a simulation is like creating billions of simulations. Because in a simulation,
it creates
everything that happens
changes.
creates another simulation.
Yes.
Because every decision that you make, whether I leave that door or that door, in the simulation creates a second simulation.
Right, which is our life.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying there's only one path to the simulation.
Yeah, because
But once those simulations happen,
like tonight, I could choose to walk out that door instead of that door, but I could have the process in my head to choose those two, but it's different whatever door I walk out of.
correct.
And that's the only path I'm on. So therefore, that one doesn't exist.
Well, it does exist in an alternate dimension, but that's a separate.
Okay. It does if I had walked through it.
In
but
an
I
alternate
didn't.
reality, I should say.
Yes. Fourth Reich.
Yes. But you understand my point now, though. If we get to a point where simulations can exist, the chances of us not already being in one become slim.
I get it. Yeah, I get that. Okay. Mandalorian.